Everyone has secrets. Think about it. If we didn't, no one would probably ever talk to us again. But some things are better as our little secret, aren't they? Think about it. Does the person in front of you at the grocery line really need to know that you think they're ugly? Do you need to know that they feel the same way about you?
Yeah.
Is it imperative that your teacher knows that you didn't study for the test that you just aced? Are you ready to tell me that you struggle with lust and pornography and masturbation?
Oh, no, she didn't!
I'm sure if you were here right now, you wouldn't admit to that. Proverbs 28 says, "Whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy." It doesn't matter if it's some sexual issue or any number of other sins. Often the key is just getting it out there. Many have had their sexual misconduct exposed. Almost all of it was because they got caught. Athletes, government dignitaries, and preachers too. They were all hiding their stuff. And sometimes they admit to the misconduct, but they still hide behind the "I didn't do anything illegal." One of the biggest roads leading to all sorts of sexual sin is pornography. Approximately 90% of boys and 60% of girls are exposed to pornography by 18. Since 2007, porn revenue has dropped about 50%, which is great, except 9 out of 10 users are getting it for free now.
Say what?
And Christians aren't exempt. 64% of Christian men and 15% of Christian women say they view porn at least once a month. It's accessible, affordable, and anonymous. That's the trifecta, folks. But porn can destroy us in 3 very quick stages. Number 1, we get exposed. Whether it's intentional or not, we see the stuff. And it pulls a trigger inside that's only meant for marriage. It could have been as a kid playing house. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Maybe it was your dad's magazines. I didn't even know there were articles until years after seeing my first Playboy. Stage 2, we suffer a mental injury. The brain is a computer, and porn corrupts the files. 35 years later, and I can still bring up images that are not my wife. She was about 5 when I started looking at stuff I shouldn't look at.
Please, no!
It burns images in your mind that often can't be erased. And then stage 3 hits. We become sexually confused. This isn't about same-gender issues. Don't go there. I'm talking about the rush and the thrill of looking at porn. It's a huge dopamine push, not to mention norepinephrine, oxytocin, and endorphins, which end in a serotonin bath of calmness, which often leads to that proverbial smoke.
Yeah.
We somehow think a rush that feels so good can't be bad, so it gets confusing because it's not what God made sex for. Hey, it's way more than pleasure, party of one, or even 2 for that matter. It's a covenant between a man and a woman that's not meant to be broken. And if we're honest, outside of marriage, sex usually just leads to shame and guilt, and sometimes even self-hatred. It's 3 quick stages: sexual impurity, mental injury, sexual confusion. If you've had an injury to your mind and your heart, it takes a while to heal, and almost always involves talking to someone that you trust. You need some mercy and some grace, and that's what God offers through His Son, Jesus Christ. Your past is behind, your future is ahead, but your present, today's a great day to get this stuff off your chest and get on to the road to healing. But whatever you do, find someone that you trust and talk to them. Is it time to confess? It doesn't need to be with us, but we're here to help you if you'd like. Let us know how we can pray for you. But get some help and get the secrets out.